there is a responsibility for us to not only remember where we come from and how we got to wherever we are, those champions of grace who are truly guardians of grace, who are truly moving history, shifting people's stories, shifting and changing the fabric of how a child hears yes.
Grace Hill is committed to making families, communities, individuals more self-reliant, stronger, healthier, and financial services is a really big part of that equation.
For 75 years, St. Louis Community Credit Union has been a social justice warrior in the financial services world. And that's one of the many reasons why we work with Grace Hill.
Having a partnership right in the Water Tower Hub has really benefited the community in ways that allow community partners to really begin to look at how they impact family economically.
By just being a neighbor, being a part of the community, building a presence, opening accounts, providing loans. There are second chance accounts that you can open because everybody needs a second chance.
When you think of a guardian, it's somebody that takes the time to nurture. So economically, St. Louis Community Credit Union nurtures the community that they serve.
Their spirit of partnership, their commitment and dedication, the way that they've shown that you can do well by doing good.
We are incredibly blessed to have a partner in Grace Hill because our presence in the Water Tower facility helps us reach so many people.
To reach the diversity within our neighborhoods and to help people bridge the gap that exists.
They understand it's not just a bank account or a transaction. It's really an opportunity to make a difference.
To make a community sustainable takes several elements. You've got to have decent education, got to have health care, decent housing, jobs, and you need jobs training.
Where Grace Hill was at that time, we had one small community center on the south side. But this idea of creating a multi-service place that ultimately led to our development of our Water Tower Hub and also our Carondelet Hub on the south side was really the work of the strategic planning as led by Peter.
That Water Tower campus is a symbol that people in whatever neighborhood they live in, whether it be a wealthy neighborhood or an economically challenged neighborhood, they deserve the best.
Peter from a sense of guidance and vision, Carol from a very hands-on place, really define giving from the standpoint of doing. Watching Carol in relationship with our teachers or our kids says it all about her heart and her compassion.
It's like they're perfect matches for each other. Grace Hill is all about making St. Louis a better place. They have this wonderful neighbors helping neighbors philosophy. That's what Peter and Carol Benoit are all about.
Peter and Carol helped inspire a sense of place and to recognize that our community is stronger when the weakest and the most vulnerable in our community do have hope for a better future.
I think there's a big misconception is that parents don't actually want to help their children. They actually want to help, but the problem is they don't know how to help. So how do you teach your child something you never learned?
The Psy Foundation was our first private funder to start the family support program here at Clay Elementary. They were the first ones to embrace the vision, believing in programs that believe in community, family, and children through education.
They were able to allow 3 individuals with resources and strategies and a background in the social work area to come into Bryan Hill and truly make a difference in all aspects of education.
This particular area, the 63107, is probably one of the highest crime rates. So by the Sci Foundation being able to put us in this school, it has allowed us to create a stable environment for our school and our home life of our parents.
They just feel more comfortable. They feel like they have a support system. And I'm seeing that trickle down to my kids coming to school each and every day, feeling good about being at school, not worried about mom, not worried about where I'm going to stay.
When I think of the word guardian, I think of protector, and being a protector of what's good and what's fair and what's possible.
We provide you with 2 meals a day. We provide you with clothes. We provide you with shoes. We provide you with a coat, jackets. So we make it so it's inexcusable to miss school.
These 3 individuals are not just family mentors. They're my family. They're my family, and that they've stepped right in and they've become a part of the family.
Dorothy and Tanya have been models of board members for our organization. They have tremendous institutional memory. They've served for a long time, care deeply about the mission of the organization.
Dorothy and Tanya are 2 of the keepers of the collective consciousness of Grace Hill. How we as an organization can help those people fulfill helping themselves.
So they've been exemplars of folks who cross the Del Mar divide and participate actively in all of Grace Hill's programs. They listen to neighbors because they want deeply to make a difference in the community and the neighbors that we serve.
Dorothy and Tanya complement each other beautifully. Tanya is the front person. She's the one asking the tough questions. Dorothy is a little bit more behind the scenes, always collaborating quietly in terms of how to move the mission ahead.
They invest their time, passion, energy into Grace Hill and its programs. They serve as models for directors to follow. And I think what they want most of all is for Grace Hill to stand as a beacon in the community and the neighborhoods that they serve.
To inspire others, to make people want to help others. And those skills you can't teach. It's a beautiful thing.
Jenny's effort to maintain the Women's Business Center as a key stakeholder in Grace Hill and its mission is really an action that we can take notes from. That the Women's Business Center truly has made and created avenues that would have never been foreseen had it not been for Jenny's effort to just launch, create, and promote this program.
We have seen the women who have gone through that curriculum change their lives, not only change the lives for these women, but change the lives in the communities where they live.
Jenny opens the doors to everyday opportunities for women who are looking to be trained, have a passion to start a business, but it's because Jenny was brave enough to say this is something that we need here in this region and in this community.
All they need to see is one person who put their arm around them and say, yes, you can do this, and I've got your back. That's what Jenny did at the Women's Business Center. You have a dream, we're going to do our best to help you fulfill it.
That innate responsibility to say where I live is where I love. And you love your dreams most. And when they're fulfilled, you put them where you live.
Thank you, Jenny, for all of the women that we serve, for those we have served and continue to serve. Thank you.